is Swagtapus here. I'm on Borderlands 2. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I do a Siren video for the Siren that I use. Gear and skills. This is the Siren class that I've been using for quite a long time. I've been using this specific character for over, I believe, 2.5 years now. This is the only character I use. I really like it. It's pretty good. For the most part, it's the most DPS that you can get from the Siren at this point. I think it's really good. I got the build originally from Baru, who's the man of all men. And then I originally just edited it a little bit. I have a bunch of different variations. You can use it with the cat and the Siren class mod. It's very versatile between the two. The Siren's a little bit bulkier, and cat's a little bit more DPS-y. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and we'll get into it in just a second. Alright guys, let's get into the actual skill build. The first tree you're going to want to go down is the Cataclysm tree. This is the one you want to go all the way down on. So the first skill we're going to do is Foresight, which gives you plus 40% to magazine size and 50% to reload speed, which is pretty good for the weapons that you end up using on this build, such as the Sandtalk and the Bitch. The next skill you're going to want to go into is 5 into Flicker, which increases shock, corrosive, and slag effects with slag, corrosive, and shock guns, which is the Sandtalks that you have. The next skill you're going to go into is 5 into Chain Reaction, which is one of the best perks in the game, in my opinion. It's equivalent to Bore. You can Pimpernel, you phase lock something, your shots bounce off. Next skill you're going to go into is 5 into Reaper, which is pretty damn insane. Plus 80% damage to any enemy that has 50% health left. Now, for these 5 perks that you have right here, just put 1 into each of them. Nothing else matters. They all kind of suck, and none of them actually scale to your OP level. The only one that does scale is the Immolate one, and it's not very good for fighting in your life. Last skill you want to go down into on this build is Ruin, which is the best skill for Maya. Mostly because it slags enemies as soon as you phase lock them, which is insane. And it also electrocutes and corrodes them, which is pretty good. Next tree you're going to want to go into is the Harmony tree. You're going to want to put 5 into Mind's Eye for critical hit damage and melee damage. Melee doesn't matter, but the critical hit damage is a must. The next you want to go into Wreck. 5 into Wreck because you gain increased fire rate and damage with all gun types when an enemy is phase locked. This is really, really good. Next skill you want to go into Res if you're playing with multiplayer. If not, you can put it into the next tree. One of the perks has 4 in them if you want to have it there. Alright. You want to put 5 into Accelerate, damage, and bullet speed with all gun types, which is pretty damn good for the SMG that you end up using on this build. Or whatever else you want to do. Increased bullet speed is good. The next skill you're going to want to go into is 5 into Ward because it increases your shield capacity and shield recharge rate. The shield you use has a very slow delay, and its shield capacity could be better. So this brings it up to about 1 million. With the Siren class mod, it brings it over 1 million, which is pretty good. Next skill you want to go into is 5 into Suspension, which is pretty great. Next, which is just increases it. 5 into Fleet, so if your shields go down, which they do a lot, you want to go into 5 into this so you run really fast. It also works with the Breakneck Banshee and the Rough Rider shield. 1 into this because your phase lock pulls many enemies in, so you get all the aggro off of you. It's like a little singularity. You're going to want 5 into Subsequence because now if you want to go mobbing, all you have to do is just lag an enemy, kill it, goes to the next one. It's pretty good. And then you put 4 into this one because you have a relic that reduces your cooldown rate. If you don't want to use Res, you can put the other perk into here. Alright, now we're going to go into our gear. Our gear, for the most part, you're going to be wanting to use a Flying Sandtalk. You can use Stopping. I like Flying personally because of how fast the bullet goes. I have one in every element, Flying Sandtalk. For the most part, all you really need is Fire, Shock, and Corrosion. But normal Sandtalk and the Slag Sandtalk are pretty good as well. The next gun you want to get is a grog nozzle. Every OP8 character should have a grog nozzle. Pretty simple. In the Northfleet, every character should have a Northfleet. It's pretty good. Northfleet's just simple. You go down, you hit it. The last gun I like to use is the bitch because, as you'll see, the bitch shoots faster. If you ever go down into fight for your life and you are out of Northfleet ammo, you see how fast the Sandhawk shoots, right? It doesn't choose one burst per second. You shoot with the bitch, you'll be able to hit something and get it out quick. It's really good in the crawl fight. If you run out of ammo, you just shoot the little craboids and you kill them all. For your shield, you're going to want to get a B shield. I use a grounded B shield. I like the alkaline one a lot better, but my amp damage for the B shield is a lot better than the alkaline one. I would get one in every element and blast proof, only because it gives you the most protection for whatever you're up against. It's pretty simple. I don't have an inflammable one, but it's whatever. Use a sham if you want to get infinite bullets, infinite rockets with the Logan's gun. Class mods, the legendary cat class mod or the legendary siren class mod. Either or, it's pretty good. The only differences is ward and wreck and reaper and flicker. Ward gives you more shields, while reaper will do more damage and wreck as well. So, like I said, the cat class mod is more DPS-y. Siren build's more bulky. For the grenade mod, you will most likely want to use come on, load. Sorry, this is a commentary. I thought I would try a new thing here. Apparently, I didn't want to leave this little page that we're on right now, but it's whatever. Alright, for your grenades, you're going to want to use the magic missile. None of the grenade really matters. Reloads ammo for the grenade. It's pretty good. And then for your relics, you're going to want to use Bone of the Ancients in every element, depending on whatever Sandhawk you're using. This is why I don't have 4 into my cooldown rate, because this has it for you. This is essentially an extra perk level. See, it works. That's why I have 4 in here instead of having it into there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my build. This is my variation of the basic cat class mod. I don't really use anything else in this build. I just have random weapons here just in case I want to switch it up a little bit. So yeah, that's it. Thanks guys. See you next time.